Hi, thanks for joining me. It's Christine Crutcher from Create with Christine, and I'm here with another Tuesday tip video tutorial. For my project today, I am making a little diaper fold pouch, and I actually got inspired by my friend James, who brought these to a stamping team meeting of ours this past weekend. So I am casing him. I am using products from the Christmastime is Here suite that is available right now while supplies last. So it came out November 1st. There's a bundle, a stamp set bundle called Christmas Rose, and then it's got coordinating rose dies. So all the products I'm using are from that suite. I'm using the gold accents and the gold ribbon that coordinate. So let's go ahead and do our stamping first. I have a label that comes right from the die set, and I'm going to stamp my sentiment in Cherry Cobbler ink, which is one of the colors that coordinates. And there's two labels in the set, so I just use kind of the smaller one. There's one, another one that's a different shape. So hopefully this isn't going to look too bad. I need to re-ink this ink pad. Oh, see, that doesn't look so great. So let's try again. Hopefully this is better. I should have re-inked before my video, but that looks okay. And I think I've shared the diaper fold on my blog before, but it's been a while and I don't think I've ever done it in a video. So you want to start with your paper. It's a 6x6 piece of designer series paper. For the label, I just used a Whisper White cardstock, and it's 2x3, and then cut it out with my die cutting machine in the framelit. So you want to start with the 6x6 piece of designer series paper in a diamond shape, and then we're going to fold it in half. And I always seem to kind of make this kind of upside down or backwards until I kind of get my bearings straight. So, and then you really want a bone folder to get a nice crease. So I'm just going to bring over my bone folder. It doesn't really work as well on the mat. So pretty much you'll see what's going to end up happening. I'm going to take one edge, this edge here, and bring it over here. And this is how I'm going to be upside down again. So this is actually going to be the bottom. And then I'm going to bring this edge over here. And as you do this, it really helps if you score the folds as you go to get a nice, crisp. Okay, that's about as far as it's going to go, so that works. Okay, and then what you do is take the top and fold it down. This one's not as pretty as the first one. They all should line up really well if you're doing this perfectly. So you can always kind of open it up and kind of get this edge over to this edge and score. And then bring this edge over. That's a little better. Okay, and then score. Then we're going to bring the top down, so you're kind of not going to really see. That's a lot better than the first scores. Then what I like to do, what I did on my sample, is I glued this flap down so it's going to stay down. So I'm going to put glue just here on the flap to try to hold it down a little bit. So I'm using my liquid glue. Just press and hold for a minute. I did this one opposite of my first one, so And then with my sentiment, I'm just going to put it over the top with dimensionals. So I kind of did cover up most of where the little diamond overlap was at the bottom. So I'm just going to add a bunch of dimensionals. I think I put 5 on the first one. But this is great when you're just looking for something, a little something to give to people. But I liked the idea that my friend James had, was that he poked a hole in the top with a hole punch, and then he threaded some ribbon on, and he had them on a tree like an ornament. So I'm going to do that when I go back to work next week, and kind of have some candy and or tea bags in them on a little tree at my desk at work. So I have these are the gold glitter enamel dots that are in the Christmastime is Here suite. And these I kind of just take my fingernail and kind of push them off the transfer sheet, and then I try to pick them up either with my Take Your Pick tool or the edge of my scissors. So I'll just put one on each side. That's the smallest ones. And even though this is retired, I'm still going to use it because it's the hole punch I have. I'm just going to poke a hole in the top, middle, not too close to the edge. And then I have a 10-inch piece. This is the gold shimmer ribbon that's also part of the suite. Christmastime is Here. And I'm just going to thread this through. You can make it shorter. I mean, if I want to hang this from a small Christmas tree, I want to give it plenty of room to get on the branch. And so if 10 inches, you think that's too much, make it 8. Or you don't have to do this part at all. I just love the idea of making it into an ornament. And then I've got my pouch right in here, and my little tea bag will fit in there nice and snug. But you can also fit a small candy, the small chocolates, the nice ones that are rectangle or square would fit in there really nice. So that is my project for this week. I hope you'll check out the beautiful, I really didn't show off the paper too much, but this is the Christmastime is Here designer paper. So it does have the gold accents in a lot of the designs. So that's my project for this week. Please leave me a comment, and you can have a chance to win the supplies to make this project for me for tuning in this week. So thanks so much. I'll be back next week with another project to share.